We are the Costco Chronicles, and we have set out on a mission to do all the attractions the Walt Disney World theme parks have to offer in the year of 2024. In today's video, we are checking off some items at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
City lights, keeps me up through the night. We'll leave it all.
Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are in Hollywood Studios. We're going to be doing a Star Wars theme tonight, which is all John because I fall asleep during Star Wars movies. I've tried.
If you know, you know.
Oh, look at that. And then look at his shirt, everyone.
If you know, you know.
Parsecs?
What?
I think that's what the name of the shirt is.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with parsecs?
I mean, sure.
Okay. Anyways, so we have a Smuggler's Run, Lightning Lane, and then we also have a Tower of Terror, which obviously has nothing to do with Star Wars. But
I mean, it is the Twilight Zone.
Could be.
Go to Star Wars.
So we got Twilight Zone Tower of Terror as a Lightning Lane because poor John didn't get to do it during his best night ever.
And
Dad's best night ever.
We need to be checking off those.
Yeah, and
those
Tower
rides,
of Terror is awesome.
You know?
So he's gonna do Tower of Terror. We got Smuggler's Run. We want to probably eat some things, vibe out. We'll see where the night takes us.
Yeah.
That's our only plan. As we mentioned in our introduction, we set out with the intention for this video to be themed around the Star Wars area. But Disney really is in charge here, and it whispered to us a new agenda, and that agenda was just pretty much hopping all over the park, so we're going to share that with you. We start out by trying an exciting new food location, Ice Cold Hydraulics. It's located on Grand Avenue right before entering Galaxy's Edge. We tried the savory churros and the sweet cinnamon rolls.
Trying a churro bite.
Here you go, sir.
What's on this?
There's sriracha aioli and bacon. And I want to say green onion always. People always got to put green onion on everything. Scallions, maybe. I think it's scallions.
Ooh, there's a little spice. The churro itself is really good. I think it's just, something's throwing it off for me. I really like this. Like, if they had this churro.
Well, you're not super into bacon. It could be that you don't love bacon.
True. The sriracha, I don't know about the sriracha with the churro.
Yeah.
Like, I have a love-hate relationship right now.
Okay.
Like,
You want to try the cinnamon?
I love the churro. Not a big fan of everything that's on it.
Okay. You want to try the cinnamon or you try another one? What do you want to do? What do you want to do here? What's your next move, man? Okay, you can pick up the cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon
Got
roll.
the cinnamon rolls. They got nuts on it. John recently decided that he does not hate nuts as much as he thought he did.
What is this? A
Cinnamon
Coca-Cola,
roll. Yes, with a Coca-Cola glaze.
Coca-Cola glaze. Here we go.
Your reactions are so funny.
That is ridiculous. I did not like. I know Coca-Cola. It doesn't. I don't know.
Like, you don't know if you like it?
Like, I like it, but I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's like Coke.
Is it too sweet?
No, I don't think so. It's good.
It's good.
I mean, it's a little dry.
Yeah, I can see that from here. It looks pretty dry. It's almost like they should let it soak in the...
Yeah, if they or give you like the dipping sauce of the Coke glaze.
Yeah.
And you can just
Dunk it. Okay, thank you for your feedback.
I'm liking it.
So, scores on the cinnamon roll for you, sir?
7-8.
7-8?
On the cinnamon roll, and the churro is like a 4.5.
Got it.
This is the churro.
Okay, I like bacon. John's not like the hugest bacon fan. So for me, I want to give this like a 6.
Okay.
The churro is like super good, and I think that's the most important part. My thoughts on it is that they should not have done the sugar coating.
Agreed.
And they should, or if they were going to do the sugar coating, they should have done some type of like a maple glaze. Like, even if it was a savory maple vibe.
Yep.
versus doing the sriracha aioli, because I just don't think the sugar coating with the sriracha made sense. It should have just been like a plain churro with no coating.
Yep, I agree.
Which I don't even know, can you call that a churro? Because it's like the essential part of the churro that it's dipped in sugar.
I don't think so. I think a churro is a churro, whether it has sugar on it or not.
Okay. Bacon's good. I don't know.
Would you get it again?
I would get this again if I was with somebody who hadn't had it. Like if we were like splitting it.
Gotcha.
But I don't know that I'd like seek it out. If I was like walking around and wanted like a unique, like I feel like this is unique.
It's definitely unique.
I think that if someone was here visiting, I'd want them to try it at least once. Because I think it's one of those ones that's like good to try. Because it's good, but it's like weird a little bit. So there's that. Okay. Now I'm going to try the cinnamon roll. Wow. It's like a sticky glaze.
Yeah. Not a fan? That's funny, you like the churros.
I know, we're like opposite.
Yeah.
I think it's because I don't like mess. That's part of the problem. It's so sticky. But the glaze is like super good, and you're right. It's not sickly sweet to me.
Right.
Like I don't think that's sickly sweet. I like pecans, but I don't like them on this. I feel like they're just
Really?
in the way. And I don't know how to explain that. And the cinnamon roll is way too dry for me. Like I'm like,
Yeah, it's
I like
definitely
the
dry.
doughy style cinnamon dough, like the cinnamon rolls that are like huge, doughy, and like an excessive amount.
Like
of cream cheese.
Gaston's.
I don't even like that one. That one's too dry.
Okay.
I'm basic and I like a Cinnabon. You know?
Okay, Cinnabon.
With the awful for you cream cheese frosting.
All right, give me a rating.
There's a child just like losing it. The churro bites, what did I give it, a 6? I think I said 6.
6 for the churros.
I think a 4 on the cinnamon
4
rolls.
on the cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And that's
More
kinda
cinnamon
being
roll for
generous.
me. Well, then you know what? Here we
But
go.
I don't know. Maybe if you get them like freshly baked, they're like bomb. You know what I mean? Because maybe we got one where it's like 6 o'clock at night, so they've been maybe sitting on the warmer. But
Yeah.
if you got them earlier,
Maybe. Fresh.
But yeah, that's like a 4 for me.
But this works out. You can finish the churros and I'll have the cinnamon.
Exactly.
There we go.
Like I will eat those churros.
All right.
Okay, shoots.
On to our
Our next adventure.
After trying out the new food, we headed into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This land is themed around the Star Wars movie and TV franchise. It is set in a village called Black Spire Outpost on the planet of Batuu. It is 14 acres in size and grand opened in 2019. As always, Disney absolutely crushed it with the theming of this area. Although I'm not a Star Wars fan, I cannot help but appreciate the lengths the many levels of cast members in Disney went through to make this such an immersive experience for guests. When you are in Galaxy's Edge, you cannot help but feel you have stepped onto an entirely different planet. The cast members in this area all play a role in keeping the feeling of being out of this world. They even went so far as to incorporate the invented Orabesh language at every cash register. Cast member name tags also feature both English and the invented language. There are 2 attractions located in the land: Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, and Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Rise of the Resistance is a fully immersive attraction that combines many different style experiences. It combines a trackless dark ride, walkthrough, motion simulator, and a drop ride system. You are in the middle of a battle between the First Order and the Resistance. All cast members you encounter play a role in the experience and make it feel like you are truly in the middle of a fight. Even if you aren't a Star Wars fan, this ride is an absolute must-do. Please do not skip it. Galaxy's Edge features many characters from the timeline of both Star Wars movies and TV shows. You'll have plenty of opportunities to see them walking through the area, as well as meet and greet locations for photo opportunities and interactions. When we were walking through the area, we got to see Kylo Ren, several stormtroopers. There's a small stage show that you can see.
Uh-oh, Oliver. Oliver, who's that?
Looks like we have an expedition, led by this young explorer. Carry on, travelers. Goodbye.
Who's that, bud?
Travelers.
What is that, bud? Was that so cool?
Your list of egregious crimes knows no limits, does it, Tina? Stand right over here. So much easier to keep you safe, Tina, when I can see your face. All of you, the Supreme Leader is here. Offer him the respect that he deserves. He is providing you all with safety, peace, and prosperity. The least that you can do. There it is, ma'am. So there is intelligent life here, after all. At least one. Sir.
I did not know that there was a station.
I didn't either. Did you find what you were looking for? Sir?
You said you deployed patrol units, Lieutenant. I ask because I didn't see them.
There are a few different food options in Galaxy's Edge, but we do want to note that a lot of the locations close earlier than the park itself. So be sure to check in the My Disney Experience app for the items you want to try so you can plan around the restaurant schedule. Our favorite snack in the area is the popcorn from Kat Saka's Kettle. You can get my favorite, which is the Outpost Mix. It combines sweet and spicy. It almost has like a berry and chili flavor. It's really good, really unique, and I would 100% recommend it. During this trip, we decided to try the blue and green milk for the very first time. John did a taste test we'll share with you. All right, John, you're gonna start with green, your favorite color.
It's like Skittles in a cup.
Skittles in a cup. Is that a positive?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I like that.
Okay, and the blue?
Stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers.
I like the green better. This one also tastes like Skittles, but like a different type. It's good. I don't think it's bad. I know how some people think it's horrible. I like it.
Would you get it again? No.
No.
It's like a one and done.
Very sweet.
So green one, rating scale 1 to 10?
5.
A 5. 5.5. Okay. Blue? 4. Okay. Thank you for your feedback. If you've watched our videos before, you probably know one of the key ways we manage bringing toddlers to Disney is by using the amazing resource of the baby care centers in the parks. Hollywood Studios one is located at the front of the park and is a great place to pop in to freshen up the kids. Once we did a triple diaper change, we headed over to the Sunset Boulevard area so John could get on Tower of Terror.
All right, got a lightning lane for Hollywood Tower Hotel. It's only a 40-minute standby. That's not too bad. Hopefully this goes by pretty quick. You know it's warm out when they got the misters going. Or is it to create an ominous fog? Wow. That's like really creepy. Wow. Talk about creepy vibes. This is crazy. I don't ever remember seeing it like this.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
All right, so John just rode Tower of Terror for the first time, we think, since possibly 2019, so about 5 years.
Yeah.
Thoughts, sir?
Thoughts are great ride.
Great ride.
Spooky ambiance walking to the ride.
That was really cool.
That was really cool.
They had the misters going and it
Yeah.
looked like fog.
And then the ride sequence was, it caught me off guard. And I also feel like there was a new scene that I don't remember in the years past, but maybe it was there. But like you get to this one spot and it looks like there's two dolls, and it has like lightning, and it's raining, it's pouring, and then just shoots you back up.
Whoa.
It was so nuts.
Yeah?
It was good. 10
Scale
out of 10.
1 to 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 would
10.
recommend. Thrill factor.
10.
10.
Yeah, because I mean, you're floating out of your seat.
Yeah. So awesome. Glad you did it.
Yep.
Okay.
There is better cast members than others.
Did you get a good one? Oh, you didn't.
He was very bland.
He was bland.
Bland, yeah.
One time on Tower of Terror, they sang me Happy Birthday.
Yeah, and then
Remember?
close the doors and
Yeah.
open back up.
And he was still singing.
Yep.
That was the coolest
Yeah.
Tower of Terror
That was in
experience.
California.
Yes, it was. Before they shut down.
Right.
Well, before they, not shut down, but renovated. Yeah. Look at this right here. Look at this creeps. We're over by the Joffrey's. If you didn't know, there's a Joffrey's when you come off of Tower of Terror, because what you need after that adrenaline is some caffeine, obviously.
But I will say, if you want Joffrey's from the park, come here
Because there's no line. Yeah. And this is a gift shop right here. I just went in and perused, and I feel like they have really cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
They have, in addition to Tower of Terror merchandise, they also have a huge selection of Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if they just didn't know where to put it, so they went with that, but there's a whole wall of it, so that's cool. Okay, so we are headed over to, back to Star Wars Land. Back to Star Wars Land at night. Totally different vibe. I'm glad we went at sunset, because that was the vibe. Another vibe is the nighttime spectacular.
Facts.
We just finished Tower of Terror, as you saw, headed to Star Wars Land. John's gonna get on Smuggler's Run. And then I grabbed a lightning lane for Mickey and Minnie's. So on the way out of the park, we will do that, then change all the kids. Hot tip for parents out there, bring your kids' pajamas with you to the parks and change them before you leave.
Yes.
Hot tip. That way, if they fall asleep in the car, it's a little easier to transition them to the cribs when you get back.
Smuggler's Run is a motion simulator attraction where you are seated with 5 other guests in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. You are on a mission with them, and each party is assigned a specific role. There are 2 of each, pilot, gunner, and engineer, working together to complete the mission. This is something that should be done at least once, because being able to go into the Millennium Falcon, for you Star Wars fans out there, is something I don't think you should miss.
Do I even need lightning lane? No. Am I going to use it? Yes, because I have. And why? Also, let's just fly the ship. Thank you.
Be mistaken, my friend. Shipping contraband disguised as innocent oxidizer foam would be smuggling. Completely legitimate shipping company.
Absolutely incredible and audio animatronic.
Hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need light crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. The better you work together, the more you earn.
just did Smuggler's
So
Run.
here's the thing. That's only the second time I've done it. I know what kind of Star Wars fan.
Wait, that's only the second time you've done that, right?
First time I did was with my sister. I've never done it since.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. And I was the pilot. So this time I was a gunner. My right index finger is sore from pushing the one button 5 million times to shoot the guns. The people that were flying didn't know what they were doing, but they were having fun. They were laughing. I felt like I was encroaching on someone else's family time. But, you know, it was good fun. I think if you're coming with more than 2 people, or if you're going more than just yourself, try and get the pilot. That's the best place to go. But the fact that I haven't done it in so long and I've only done it once, I feel like it was still fun. I still had a good time doing it, even though I was...
Scale 1 to 10.
For Star Wars Land, maybe like a 6.5.
Okay.
Because Rise of the Resistance is...
Just blows it out of the water.
It's 1,000 out of 10.
1,000 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, sir.
I also have one more thing. If you're coming to Disney to go to Star Wars Land, I recommend going late at night, because this is like, how many times have we come in the last year?
And it's flooded with thousands of people.
During the day, but at night it's always like this.
Yeah.
There's nobody here, so you can get some really cool shots.
Yeah.
You can see some really cool things. Now, granted, a lot of the things in the market are closed.
Right. I think it's worth doing what we did, which is we came here, vibed out, did some other stuff, and then came back at night.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to do it.
And it's only a 10-minute wait.
Yeah.
And I feel like the standby was just as long as the...
as the lightning lane. Yeah.
So,
cool. John asked for a to-go box. We've got some cheese sauce. It looks like gravy. I don't know why. We've got a tomato basil soup. That's a dipping sauce. John got potato barrels. I got the grilled cheese. And John got the brisket. What is that? Oh, I forgot. Surprise. I got the blueberry lemon Pop-Tart and pickles. These are John's, but I will eat them. And don't forget, always ask for a side ice water.
yeah, what do I keep calling it? The wrong thing?
Oh, you keep calling it Andy's lunchbox, but it's Woody's lunchbox.
Ah.
But I get why you keep doing it, because why would Woody have a lunchbox? Andy's the one who would have a lunchbox.
Plus, we're in Andy's backyard.
Right, so it's like, I don't get that, but anyways, the food is really great here. The only other option, so 9 o'clock at night, you're about to leave the park, it closes at 9:30. My options were blue and green milk, popcorn, and Star Wars. Then we had Woody's Lunchbox in Toy Story Land, and then Rosie's All-American Cafe and the Eddie's, Catalina Eddie's, both on Sunset Boulevard. And that's it.
I'm not walking all the way back down.
Yeah, I don't want to walk all the way back to Sunset Boulevard. So, like, why is there not a quick service somewhere, like, central to the park as you're leaving?
Right.
But don't worry, you can refill your popcorn buckets.
We're going to do that.
There.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, we had to kind of go against the vibe of this video, and we went with Toy Story Land, but I know you guys will forgive us because we were hungry.
Alright, that'll do it for us. I did some rides. I did rides. You didn't do any rides.
I felt like I did rides, but yeah, you're right. I didn't do any rides. I was
so-
gonna do Mickey and Minnie's, but it was getting late and the kids are tired, and I'm tired too, to be honest.
Yep.
We did 2 full days at the park.
Full days.
So-
I mean, technically we closed the park.
We
We
sure
walked
did,
out at closing.
as the closing announcement was happening.
Yep.
So
I had fun.
had a good
Andy's
time.
lunchbox, Woody's lunchbox,
every
sorry.
time.
Woody's lunchbox was amazing. 10 out of 10. Get the brisket and get the grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Get,
Well, I mean, if you're one person, probably don't get both.
I mean,
Or
you
you know what
could.
you could do is you could get the kid size of the grilled cheese,
There you go.
because then it's just half.
And whatever you get the queso on the side.
Yes,
Because that works for everything,
it does, including the potato fries.
including the potato fries. Anyways, with that, see you guys in the next one. Have a magical night, everybody.